Thiccasaurs podcast.
Hello, and welcome to the Thiccasaurs podcast. Today, we have your host, Anna.
Michelle.
Molly. And Melissa.
And Melissa.
And Melissa.
Oh, I'm a neck crack when I do that. Oh, I don't know how you do that all the time.
I don't tilt my
Quickly,
head every
quick.
time, do I?
Careful, you don't want to be Batman for the day.
What? I just think about Liz. What?
I felt so bad for that niche that I yelled at. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It still doesn't beat up my story of spraying down an OG with water. You know, she kept saying was, yeah, remember?
No.
I was explaining that like when you're young like teenage years basically, and they like bring you to those Hmong gatherings, they force you to like go like, you know, prep the veggies,
Yeah.
and all that stuff. So I'm like prepping it, washing it in the backyard, you know, because you know usually you're in like muddy dirt in the backyard.
Yeah.
So I'm already annoyed because my feet are all wet, and I'm like washing it, and then I'm like, okay, whatever, I'm almost done, and then I think like I had the hose with me, and it's the one with the nozzle. So I was spraying it or doing something, and somebody had like tried to get my attention. So I was holding it like this and going, what? And then literally, I know this, you're the lady, okay? Literally, I know, I go, huh? And then all of us, I hear, it wasn't like a, Anna! It was like a, ah, ah, like that, exactly, like, ah, ah. I'm like, oh, sorry. Sorry, but and then like right after that, I didn't stop either. I accidentally did it again, so I was just like, I'm done.
Hey yo.
Yeah, no, she was just, and then the way she was being waterboarded by me, she was all like, just like kind of like going back and forth like this in place.
Even though, like, she can move.
Yeah, she was sitting. I think she was doing something. I think she was so shocked that she just kind of sat there and was
if
like,
I was that niche and then you stopped, I would have kind of laughed for a while.
I did not know. I was just kind of like, what?
But that's me. I would be sitting there being weird and laughing to myself in the corner.
Oh my god, I was so embarrassed, and I'm so sorry, whoever that mom is, auntie, whoever. Sorry.
No survival skills at all. Like,
Me?
girl, no,
No,
her. Like, get up and move.
Yeah, or like yell, you know, instead of
She did yell.
Well, I
That
know,
was her
but
yelling.
I know, but I meant like louder.
That's like, that would be like mom, because you know there's some like Hmong OG moms that like they're very soft spoken. I think that's mom. I don't think mom ever really raises her voice.
No, but I'm sure she would yell a little louder.
I feel
than
like
that.
she
I think she would
yeah.
move. She would move and not
would
say
move.
anything.
Yeah.
If it was us, yeah, she would move or yell at us.
I just, that was her yelling. It was just in lowercase. If it was me and a young person sprayed me, I would just be like, I just let it happen. She'd be like, this is karma closing its loop.
It's okay. She's all like drenched.
Yeah, if it was me and it happened to me later on in life, I would be like, it's all right, I'll take it. This is karma coming back around again. I won't even scream. I would just take it. Just let it happen.
Like those Christian ladies. God knew I was hot and God provided.
He what? I don't
God
understand.
knew I was hot, and
God provided a way to
before
cool
he
me
provided,
down.
yeah.
It was God's will.
Had to pull you down a couple pegs
Mm-hmm.
and humble you.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I just, man, thinking back on that, I'm like, dang, that was really crazy. And I was so embarrassed, but now it's really funny. It's just hilarious thinking about that. And all those things that we had to do back then. Was there any kind of crazy stuff that you guys remember doing? And now that you look back on it, I was like, why did we do that? Do you guys have any memories like that?
No.
Mm.
It's not more of why. Like, why did we do that? It's like, why do we have to do that?
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
guess that to that definition too. Do you remember anything like that that stood out? You're like, why did we have to do that? We did not have to do that.
No, not really, because when I was doing it, I was much younger than when they started doing all that stuff. Because it was so long ago that I don't even remember much about it. But all I remember is either I was helping then yet Jay, like you said, doing dishes and stuff outside, or I was babysitting them. So it was either or. But I think like majority of the time I was babysitting while my mom was doing stuff with the Jay.
Oh, okay.
When all that stuff happened, I think I was only like, what, middle school? And I only helped like a little bit. Because at that age, they were like, oh, you don't know how to do anything. Go over there.
Why do you have that face? You're like,
Oh, because I felt like it fell all onto me. Because Michelle was at the age where she already was gone.
I left.
And Molly was still young.
I was still young.
defaulted
Yeah.
the oldest daughter.
So I was defaulted. And so...
Dang, cursed to be middle child
Yes.
and oldest child. Oh,
Yeah, and then
yes.
also when she was
Double
gone,
whammy.
like for college too, my parents would always bring us everywhere to those stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, honestly, I was still pretty young, and those Hmong OGs were like, let me just do it,
Yeah.
because you were too young. Yeah,
Rude.
and I was like, it's just rinsing the zhao.
I know.
But okay,
But they probably just don't have any faith in you that you could do it right.
yeah. And
But-
I was like, Mom, I'm trying, but they don't want help. So
That's why I
okay.
say, I'm going to go straight to the dishes. It's gonna go
I don't think they even had
sit
dishes
and
at that
wash
time, because
dishes.
every time we did it was at someone's house, so they did all the dishes like in the kitchen.
Oh.
It was always at that person's house when they did at houses like that.
Well, it just reminded me, like, I just had a really good experience at that Hmong community listening session I went to yesterday. I wish you guys would have went. I met your
Oh,
friend,
yeah.
your high school
Oh,
friend.
yeah, yeah.
She's so sweet, but her voice
Yeah.
is so raspy. I'm like,
Yes.
where did I see her before? Have I seen her anywhere?
Who this?
I think you know of her. You
You guys are Facebook
you-
friends.
you
We looked
know-
at
you know her.
mutuals.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was the question that you were asking? Oh, have
she
you met
looks
her
so
before?
yeah, she looks so familiar.
I know. I don't know if you were there. I think it was when we went down to OSU, Stillwater, and she was there at the time.
Oh nope, I did not get to go to OSU. No.
And then I'm trying to figure out where else have you possibly may have
Did
seen
she like
her?
work at Asian Mart or something at one point?
No. I don't remember.
She just has one of those faces that look very familiar. But anyway, she was really sweet.
Yes, she's always sweet. Yeah.
And I guess honestly, just to like talk a little bit about how important it is for us that now that we're the adults, how to help our future generations, because the listening session was informative. It just showed that everybody of all ages have the same concerns, and they just want to see us be able to keep thriving and like to keep our traditions. And then your friend and I, we talked about from like learning the language and how the OGs would treat us if we don't say or pronounce things right, instead of saying it from like a kind and constructive way, it's always an insulting way that they do it.
Yes.
Or also understanding how to cook too. That's another good one that we didn't talk about.
How to cook?
Yeah, how to cook
okay,
certain
okay.
things that are traditional, how to do things.
Yeah.
And it just made me think, like, this is great and all that we got all traumatized from being taught the wrong way.
Yeah.
But I am curious if there was ever any family that actually was the opposite, like the outlier out there, where they had a kind, soft-spoken dad that taught them, and then a mom who also like showed both the girls and the boys of the family on how to do things. Because imagine if that were to happen. I mean, like, that would be really, really different from everybody else. Like, they didn't care about what the outside people really thought, and then they just relied on each other and just, like, help build each other up.
Yeah.
But it's just, I was just thinking, like, man, there has to be, like, 1 or 2 families out there. If there's somebody out there, please let me know. I am very curious because I'm all about building us up instead of tearing us down. So, but the listening session was good. Mom and Dad went, so that was
did
really
they really
good.
go?
And I'm so grateful that they attended because technically they were
The OGs?
they were the OGs in the room.
the only ones?
There were some people that were a little bit younger than
Uh-huh.
them and older than us, but then they were
Oh.
technically, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely
The
OGs.
OGs. And so they brought up a really good point to in the listening session. Like, a lot of the younger adults, or I should say the adults now, they're not younger. They're on our age. And one of them said, I really liked what that OG said. And it's true. We're missing a true leader to push us forward. You know, someone that actually has the qualities to keep us going, you know, and not just, you know, wait for like some type of incentive. But then it's important for us to also have something incentive too, though, to keep them going. Because if they keep doing things and they don't get any, like, at least something in return for it,
Yeah.
then their return of investment is like not worth it.
Yeah.
Because you can have so much passion for the community, but then if you don't have anything that will help you sustain that lifestyle, then it's going to be hard. Because we talked about how making changes in the community is a full-time job,
Yes.
Yes.
and it's and sometimes those people that have all of those skills that we need and we're looking for, they already have another full-time job, so there has to be something that would want to keep them going. But it was so good. It was so good.
Who was leading it?
So the nonprofit, it's a local nonprofit organization called APIDA Tulsa. I don't remember what the acronyms is, but it's basically the founder of the nonprofit organization came to Tulsa and realized that there was no space for Asian Americans, so she created this nonprofit. And so the nonprofit is partnered with the Asian Affairs Commission for the city of Tulsa.
Yeah.
And they're working together to see what the needs are, because it's smart. I really give them props for that. Because last year they did what they thought the community needed, but they brainstormed and they were like, let's actually ask them what they want and go from there. So it was really good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we all realized that the Hmong community are really into sports,
Yes.
food,
Yes.
and then our culture. So
Yes.
like those 3 things like really hit the main. Those are our values, I should say.
Yeah.
As we pointed out.
Mongolier.
Yeah, for real.
Mongolier.
Because we're all talking about it, and then one of the things that I didn't realize was like when we had like our little mini breakout session. I had to volunteer because everybody's all shy. So I had to read it off, and I was reading it, and like one category was like places or something, and then I read moose, and I was like, "What is that?" And they're like, "The Moose Lodge. We
Moose
play there."
Lodge. Yeah.
And I was like, "What? Really?"
Oh.
And they play at Hicks Park too.
They're always there.
Yes,
They-
but I love it.
Yeah, they take over the tennis courts. Yeah,
But I
they're
like
always
it though. You know why? Because it's nothing. It's not anything like negative. You know, not. You know, getting into things that are a really bad habit, like, you know, drinking, which
Yeah.
is like, we want to try to get away from that. And then also like substance abuse or anything, or any kind of crime related stuff. So I
Yeah.
think this is great. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
But it was really funny.
You know what would be so freaking cute that I just came up in my head? Like, especially like with new people who come to town and like new single people that are coming to town. It'd be so cute if they did like a kind of like a meet and greet kind of thing, but like football version.
Oh, that would be cute because it'll keep the tradition
It'd be like a
alive.
mix, like a mixer kind of thing. That'd be so freaking cute.
Yeah.
Don't steal my idea, people.
You gotta do. It sounds like you need to go and join the community so that way you can have that idea.
Yeah.
So
I
the-
think that'd be super cute to do
I'm just
to
saying.
bring culture and to bring people together.
It's funny you
That'd be
mentioned
cute.
football because this is kind of out of the ballpark here, but like I forgot what we were talking about. But yeah, Liam had asked about what the football was all about.
Oh,
Oh.
wait, that was random.
It was
Yeah.
random. I forgot what we were talking about that, but
Where
that
has
came
he
up.
seen it? Because every time we go to New Year, they don't do it because they do it
It must be another person
early.
that brought
in
it
the,
up.
Yeah, they do it either early in the morning or they don't do it at all.
Yeah, I think
It must
maybe
be a
he
kid
had
around
caught.
his age.
Yeah, because I'm like, where did he learn that from?
I think he might have like caught it on maybe one of your music videos that you were watching,
Oh,
or like
maybe.
or just seeing like the Hmong clothes and I don't know, but.
Sounds like he's invested.
Yeah, either a music video or whenever we're talking about the Hmong New Year and stuff like that, maybe football came up. I don't know, but one time, yeah, he did ask me what that was about, or like what's up with the ball tossing, and that's when I had to explain to him. That's what they used to do back in the day to talk to girls, and he's like, "What? I don't get it. How does throwing the ball make you talk to girls?" I was like, "Well." You see a girl that you like or that's cute, and you go ask her if she wants to, pop ball or toss ball. And while you guys are tossing the ball, you guys are just kind of talking to each other. That way you're not, it's kind of a way to keep your hands busy while you're talking. That way you're not so nervous. And like, but traditionally back in the day, they would be singing Gutsia when they were doing that type of thing. And he's like, oh.
Ugh.
Yeah, no.
I don't know how to do that, man. But imagine, man, if I knew how to speak Hmong really well, I'll be out there with the OGs. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say right now.
Yeah, or like make it into a game. Like if you drop it, then you have to.
Oh,
You have to
listen,
do something.
listen. My dad and them. He said when he
Yeah.
was single, he was them nasty people. Okay,
Oh.
I mean not
Ew.
nasty, but like flirty. Because he would be like, "Hey, girl, let's make it a competition. Like,
Yeah.
if you drop that, you got to give me one of your things." And then those girls were always like, but no, man. Oh, that's so funny. I love
Yeah.
ball. Like, it's such a good thing. But she did bring one of the what is my gosh, what is that word that she's actually is? But I forgot what title that she had. But she was trying to help with running like the event, and then she had brought up a really good point. She goes, "What is one way though that?" She was like, because she wasn't Hmong, but she was like, if I was Hmong and I had no connections on family, because we were saying like most people get connected here because they have family, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And
yeah.
then she goes, okay, but imagine if I was Hmong, I went to a different career field, I don't have family here, but I need to get connected. How do we do that? And we all were like, well, the only way is really social media.
Yeah.
But then she brought up a good point. So we need like a physical, like brick and mortar place, if we're able to.
Like a building?
Oh.
Yeah, because then
Okay.
with that, then that would be something I feel like is easily identifiable. Like that is where, like Green Country Event Center. When
Yes.
we had that, I think that was a really good symbol already itself. Where like that's where we do the New Year, and we also do XYZ.
Yeah.
But I was like, dang, that means we're not working hard enough.
I think because what came up to the topic too with when I was still working where you work, and I would meet a bunch of people who would like come in and like people who help with the different communities out there, and they're like, she's like, are you Hmong? And I'm like, yeah. And she's all like, did you know that like you guys, your numbers are rising in Tulsa, and that you guys are like one of the top populated Asian cultures in Tulsa now? It used to be Vietnamese people, but they all moved like to OKC side. But now you guys are the ones who are coming up. And so she was like, are you involved in it? Do you do this, do that? And I'm like, no. Like, I didn't know. And she's like, yeah, maybe you should look into that and see if that's something that
Yes, play
we
into
could-
your natal chart. I'll tell you, when you look at your birth chart and you do what the universe has destined you to be, look at her coming up with these ideas. I tell her all the time.
That's because I come up with them, but I hate it when I have to be in charge of it because you people don't listen, and it's pissing me off.
I think you're working with the wrong people though,
Yeah,
because I
like,
think
you
that
guys
you
are
need
pissing
to.
me off.
I think that you need to get connected with, like, an example is a PETA Tulsa. They do it the right. They do it by the book.
Yeah.
Like how you would like it.
Yeah.
So you should get connected because your high school friend is connected with them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She's very passionate. She said she lived here, right? And then she moved and she came back during the pandemic. And
Oh,
then
that's what I
she's-
thought. Yeah.
Yeah, so she said that last year she got connected with the PETA Tulsa, and then she said that you know, she sees a need and she wants to do something about it. So you should really connect with her so that way you can do what you were destined to by the universe and the stars in the sky.
I guess.
Just trying to tell you for the acronym for APITA is Tulsa Asian Pacific Islander Desi American Community.
So basically, the APITA population.
Oh, gotcha.
It's a grassroots organization dedicated to uniting and bringing awareness to the Tulsa Asian Pacific Islander Desi American community.
They have an Instagram and a Facebook.
They're
So-
they're run by young people like us.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, maybe like Anna said, you should look
Don't
into
look
it.
at me like that.
I think that as an Aquarius, you're just always ahead of the times, and now things are finally catching up with you. So the people that you wanted to work with, literally like 5-6 years ago,
Yeah,
are
for
now
real.
ready, and there's a group, and I think you don't need to hold a position,
Right.
but
right.
with your unique ideas and everything to kind of help unify the community and what we're wanting to do, so that way our nieces and nephews and their kids and their kids and everything can have some type of way to feel connected, because we are the second generation in America, because our parents are the first one that came, right? Then it's us. So we're the second generation.
Yes.
And we already have some type of disconnect with the language and some of the culture already. So can you imagine our kids, like they feel some type of way and they want to get connected, but there's no way. Either we've passed or there's nothing written down. There's nothing to tell anymore, you know? And so the only way to preserve all of that is for us to, unfortunately, push through and work hard and show why our culture is so important. And that way they can have it. Because I have a cousin that she's half Hmong, right?
Yeah.
And half Latina. And she is already feeling some type of way already. She's second generation like I am.
Yeah.
But then where she lives and everything, and like there's a disconnect already, you know? Because she doesn't live with her Hmong parent, you know? But, yeah, PETA does a lot of good things. I think you'll like it. And they're also the ones that partner up with the night market and everything
Tulsa
here.
Global District stuff.
Yes.
I'm trying to find their Facebook page so I can friend them, but
Is it not? I think they only have Instagram. That's how young they are. You know, because like all the young kids only have
Yes.
Instagram.
Yes.
They might just have.
I see this.
They probably have a page. They're there.
Oh, okay. I don't know. For some reason, it just wasn't popping up.
It's okay. And so I think it'll be a really good opportunity. But I just really saw myself as an OG the other day. Because I
Yeah.
was like, oh, this is so important, you know. But then I think we lack a lot of compassion.
Yeah.
Are like the people that has the wisdom, they lack that compassion. So like we're the middleman, because we can see the younger kids that need it, but then we also understand the importance of the culture, but we don't know how to properly pass it down.
Yeah.
So
Quit looking at me.
do
You know, so
your
as much
job.
as much as you
Destiny
probably don't want to
has called for you.
or whatever. Yeah, what Anna said. That could be a small calling for you. I don't know.
Again, I would love to. It's just,
Stop fighting against your chart.
well, it's not that. It's just, when we were so involved in the church community, and now it's just kind of like I'm burnt out. Like,
Yeah.
and I don't want to deal with people.
No, I get it.
Yeah,
But
you know?
I think that you're at a point now where you can say no, and
Yes.
you can walk away.
Yes.
So I'm just saying that if you have any type of interest in preserving like the culture and history,
Yeah.
I think you should just probably like just join in participating and see how it goes, but not like
Yeah.
actually take on a role.
Yeah.
Like kind of like what
Yes.
your friend does. She just goes to those sessions and just listens, and you provide feedback.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that's where you can go. Like, but you're not having to
kind of
take
like
on
go
a
and wet
role.
my feet and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
And just to kind of see the pulse and like what everybody's kind of feeling, but not like take on a role like me. So yeah.
Gotcha.
Anyway, like I said, I felt like an OG, but it was really good, and it was also really sweet because I don't know if that's what the word is, facilitator. I don't know if it was because it was facilitated by someone that's not Hmong.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it was so refreshing for me. The couple that's a little younger than mom and dad, you can tell they were older, but then the wife was the progressive one that was like, like interested, and the theme of the listening session was a lot of wives brought their husbands to the listening session, but then they weren't just there because they were coerced necessarily. They all did see like a need and they wanted to support.
Yeah.
So they all had a way to like, give feedback too. So for example, that couple that I was saying, obviously the wife, she goes in and she talks, right?
Yeah.
But then the husband, he was like, "Oh, I don't speak English that well." And we're like, "It's okay." And he goes, "But I'm here to help. I want to help." And then his wife was saying, "Well, he's the extrovert, and he's usually pretty good at, hey man, where's the best spot for fishing and all that stuff." And so the facilitator was like, people like him is a natural. They're like a natural resource book, and they're just like it comes easy to them to go and ask things like that.
Yeah.
So maybe one day, if we ever need something, then he would be like a really good person to ask. Oh yeah, this person knows how to do this. This person knows how to do that.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Quit
And
side-eyeing me.
They also had really good food too. They had food. They bought it was my sister. She bought food from Yang's. Yeah, it was really sweet, and it was a long time since I've been at the library. It was at the Martin
Oh,
Library.
Martin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the last time I was there was 100 years ago when they did like a while back they did like an Asian festival thing over there, and it was pretty cool, but that was that one time only.
Oh.
I don't think I've ever been inside that library.
Well, we need to go. We don't know what's gonna happen to our libraries, our public libraries, so
Yeah.
The only library I've been to is just the
Hardesty?
Hardesty.
I was like, do you ever bring your kids there and be like, have fun?
Yes, actually, yeah. When it was just Liam and Rowan was still small and he was still delayed in his speech and stuff like that, and Liam was doing like summer reading programs, I would always bring them both there, and Liam would go pick out books, and Rowan would go play with the little toys in the corner over there. So yeah, we were there like at least once a week during the summer during that time. But yeah, they both enjoyed it. Of course, we don't really go very much anymore because they don't have an interest in reading.
Kind of forced them to.
Yeah, because Rowan, we did take him. What is it? Before school started, sometime like beginning of summer, because his teacher, his first grade teacher, was saying how he reads and finishes the books in class like really quickly. So she's like, I think he's ready for like chapter books and stuff like that. So I took him to the library, made a library card for him, and he picked out all of these books, but he never picked up a book to read at home. The stack of books that he picked out.
Maybe it's the environment.
That's what I've seen people on TikTok do. A lot of moms, they'll take after school, instead of going straight home, they'll take them to the library
Make it a
for an
habit.
hour. And then so that way they could, 1, get off electronics, 2, finish homework, and then 3, kind of decompress from the school day.
And 4, leave their mom alone.
Yeah. And then she said at first her kids hated it, but then she started noticing that they automatically got into that routine, and it helped them a lot because they went in, did their homework, and then they decompressed. And so when they got home, they were like less riled up
Oh.
and stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Knowing my boys, they need some type of activity to help them decompress from school
Yeah.
besides their phones.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll probably look into that. Because, yes, I would like them to read more because they're always constantly bored. I mean, you guys know how they are.
Why do you think I say? Whenever I watch them, I'm like 2 hours. Just give me 2 hours of no electronics.
There's this, I don't know if you guys seen, but there's this couple on TikTok. It's Ben and, gosh, what is his name? But Ben is the dad. And they have a daughter, right? They have, and he says, he jokingly says, I'm indoctrinating them, but in a way that helps me. One, so that way if she's ever bored, I'll just say, go read a book. And two, that way she's open to accepting for everybody. So we're talking every LGBTQ book, things that are going to help. And he's like, I'm making sure it's also sci-fi so they can also like find interest in sci-fi. Yeah. And I was like, that's smart. And she's only like 2.
Oh.
So, and I was like, oh, okay, that's really smart. But yeah, making it a habit, let's go. So that way I can force my ass to read too.
Decompress from work.
Only like an hour
Yeah.
and a half, maybe the most. Let me know. Let's set up a schedule.
Yes.
Yeah, to go and decompress, man. Go look at your books. Go draw. Go, I don't know.
No, it's true because like when it helps more whenever, yeah, like you said, the environment. Like if they're outside of the house and they're like somewhere else where they don't really have access to their phones and stuff, then then they have to go find something to do. Because that's what Jensen did when we went there for Rowan. He just went and played with the blocks and whatever kids that were there.
And they have to be quiet because it's a library.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So, yeah, that's what I've been seeing on TikTok.
Shoot, let's set it up. Whenever you're ready, let's go.
Yeah.
I need to read. Have I filled up my bingo sheet for 2025? 1 box, and it was the free space.
I have to go look at mine. I think mine is 1 box, too.
I forgot you guys did that.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you guys talking about? What bingo sheet?
From the beginning of the year, or I should say, at the end of last year, we made a bingo sheet for the year of 2025.
Yeah.
And whatever they accomplished, they marked that
crossed it off
bingo.
and see if
It was
get
just
bingo.
you two?
Or, like, whatever happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it'd be, like, wild things that we put on there.
Yeah.
I think didn't Mike make one too? I think it was
think
just
so.
whoever wanted to make one.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
because I was like,
Anna
I don't
started
remember
it.
that.
Yeah, Anna started it.
We should
and
do
then-
that because that's a way for us to like establish our goals. And my book goal was only 3 because I don't read at all, and haven't even finished that. Maybe I have one of 3.
One of 3.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but other than that, I need to read 2 more. So
Okay.
I know I need. Speaking of reading, I need to read the Parable of the Sower. Have you read?
What?
Okay, so
Parable of the Sour?
yeah. So have you ever heard about the author Octavia Butler?
No.
No.
So you know how like there's a lot of books about like a dystopian world
Yes.
and everything, and a lot of times those authors, for some reason, it's kind of scary. They're very good at kind of like predicting what's gonna happen in the future,
Oh, okay.
like
yeah,
political wise almost. But it's got like a mix of like sci-fi and stuff in there. So anyway, her book is Octavia Butler. She's an African American author, and I need to read her stuff. But they said that if you feel any kind of despair right now, you should read her books to understand a little bit more about why worlds like collapse and all that stuff, and why it's important to read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So but yeah, I've been wanting to read one of her books, but those are like big books, so you'll read that in like a month. She's like my sister Sammy, where I asked her, I don't know if I told you, I asked her, so how many books do you read? Like, do you get through like the books? Like, does it take you a couple months? And she goes, oh, depending on what it is, I'll finish it in a month. And I was like,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Depending on what it is.
and
yeah.
I'm like, I haven't read in a while. I need to.
Yeah, it depends on what it's about. Yeah, I would probably finish it actually within a couple weeks, depending on how big the book is. And if it's like several books to the series, then yeah, I would say about a month or two, depending.
Yeah. It would be, if we ever did our own book club, y'all would have to wait for me list. But mainly for me.
But like I said, it just depends on what kind of book it is.
Yeah, and how interested
yeah.
I'm into it.
But like you, I haven't picked up or touched a book in probably about a year or so. Because like I have this book series of books that I've been trying to finish, and I really, really like it, but not enough to like not ever want to put the book down type of thing. I like the book, but not enough to where like I'm constantly just flipping the page. So it's just kind of like,
Do you feel comfortable sharing what it is?
oh yeah, it's by an Asian author. I forgot what the author's name is, but the first book of this series is called Girls of Paper and Fire.
Oh, I've heard.
Yeah. So I have that one, and I also have book 2. And I think I bought book 2 first by accident because I wasn't sure which one was the first book. So when I started reading the second book, and I was like a little confused. So I went back and bought the first book, and I'm reading that. And I'm not even halfway through the book yet because, I don't know, it was just...
You're going to have, what did the book world say? That's going to be a DNF, like a did not finish
Yeah.
book for you.
But I really want to finish it because it's good. It has a good storyline and stuff like that. But for some reason, it's just not... I don't know. It's just not like firing it up for me. Although I do like the storyline, So I don't know. It could just be because I had too much going on in my mind at the time to where I couldn't focus. So, but yeah.
You definitely are a book girly.
I do like books, yeah, because I like reading. Because, it's kind of kiddish for me to say, but it's kind of my escape from reality.
It's not kiddish at all. That's
Yeah.
what books are supposed to be.
Yeah.
Literary works.
Like that's the purpose of a book.
Yeah, literary works are supposed to help open up your world through your imagination, and I think that's what a lot of kids are lacking.
Yes.
They need that, some type of book club.
Use your imagination. I just see black. Sorry, that's my first son who does not have a very big imagination. He's just not very like fantastical, like fantasy wise and stuff like that. He just doesn't seem to understand or embrace it very well.
Man.
So
I don't know. Maybe, like I said, with your son, I'm like, maybe he has to, like, watch the movie version of it so that way he can see it and then, like, read the book. So that way he's envisioning the movie while he's reading. Does that make sense?
yeah, it does make sense. I mean, but he did watch, or I mean, he read the book Holes before
Yeah.
watching the movie, though.
Which that's good because Holes does a really good job of
Adapting it?
Adapting
Yeah,
it.
Oh, okay.
The only problem was Stanley wasn't fat. In the
Oh.
book, he's fat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, I
didn't
never
know
That's
that.
why
read-
he's
yeah.
called Caveman because he's
He
a
was
bigger
big.
guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so in the book, it translated beautifully into the movie. It's just,
Oh.
again, is it Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah. Shia
Yeah,
LaBeouf.
he was supposed to be fat, but they took that part out.
Oh.
I think that would have made an impact if he was actually bigger.
Yeah.
Bigger. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that series was a really good, not series, but was a good movie and book because it translated beautifully.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to see if I can find that one book series I read when I was younger. And it's about like this kid that he can teleport to different worlds or something. And I don't know if it's like through the washer or dryer, but it's, I know, I read such weird stuff. But I feel like maybe Liam would like that. I have to look it up.
Yeah.
Because it always starts off where he can, he has a way to like, kind of like go to another world or another dimension or something like that. And he always loses like a pair of socks. So like, that's how it starts off. He was trying to look for his missing sock, and he ended up in another world or another dimension.
Oh.
It's very logical. Like with Liam's mind, it's very logical. That's why he likes Holes because it's logical.
I don't know. I like some weird shit. A lot of the books that I've really liked, some people are kind of like, oh. But I'm like, it's so intriguing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta look it up to see, so I can feel like reading it. So
Yeah. Like, kind of on the subject, but kind of different here. Because I'm thinking about a different set of books that I read and did not think I would like reading, but I ended up reading, like, majority of it.
ooh,
Was the Witcher series.
really?
Yeah, because like I didn't know what it was until Chow told me about it. He had told me about the games first, and then he got super excited when he heard that Henry Cavill was going to do the Witcher series on television. So I'm just like, okay, what is this all about? I didn't know anything about it, and so I sat and watched it with him, and I was just like, oh, for one, bonus, because yeah, Henry Cavill. And then two, it was just kind of like, oh, okay, that's okay. It was very fantasy and stuff like that, things that I would like to watch and stuff. And then I would watch him play the video games. And I'm like, okay, well, and when he told me it was a book series, I was like, oh, okay. So he had bought a few of the books, and I picked the first one up, and I was reading. And yeah, I just kept reading and reading and reading. And I read like a good, I forgot how many books there are, but at least 5 or 6 I finished. But I don't even remember which book I left off on to keep
Wow.
So yeah, that one was surprising because I thought it was just gonna be, I don't know, some boring boy thing.
What do you think it was that kept you going? Was it the unknown of what's gonna happen? What?
I was gonna say Henry Cavill.
Cavill, yeah.
Imagining.
Were you
him
reading
the
it
whole
and
time.
imagining it?
Yes, I was.
That's what I'm saying. When you see it, like as the movie or whatever, you picture those characters when
in
you're
the book
when you're
yes.
reading.
Mhm. But the only thing, yes, yeah. I already forgot his name in the book. What was his name?
Who?
Henry Cavill's character.
Oh God, it's
I don't know. I've never.
Geralt.
I don't know. It's like
Oh.
it's a word. It's a name that like it sounds like what it does not look like.
Oh.
Geralt.
Uh-huh.
But yes, while I was reading the book, I imagined Henry Cavill as Geralt. I imagined that Freya girl as Ciri. But the Yennefer girl, I did not imagine her as the girl that played her in the TV series because I thought she was way too young
I agree.
for it compared to like what the story describes her as and from what the games depict her as. So I was a little disappointed in that, but anyway. But yeah, that's how I would read it. It's just seeing them like that. So that's what made it fun for me. And because the story was good too, and plus it always had like elements of like
Surprise.
no of like weaving in like older stories like for like Disney stories. There was some story that touched up on like Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella, something else too, but like the dark side of it type thing.
Oh, then you'll like the Grimm.
Yes, I've been wanting to pick those up too.
What is it called? The Grimm.
the Grimm
Brothers.
or something,
Something like
The
that.
Brothers Grimm.
Yes, I think you would like that then.
Yeah.
If you like the dark side or the whole story of where these Disney stories originated, you'll like that.
Yeah.
I think I have the Grimm Brother story book. I think I bought it or something like that.
It's the
I just-
storybook or like the.
I don't know. It's a book that I think that has all like the fairy fairy
like
tales in
multiple
it.
stories in
Yeah,
it?
and I think,
Oh.
but I haven't opened it yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We got a little off topic there.
It's okay. It was just whatever was happening. We
Whatever's
just riding the
flowing.
wave. Yeah, man. We just need to. I just need to read more. That's all it is. Like that's something that they can't take away from you. Like no matter how bad it is, they can't take away your knowledge. Like knowledge is power for real.
For real.
Maybe I'm gonna have my own reading rainbow. You know, it'd be cool if you came back and you did that for us since we're old now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
LeVar Burton.
Well, that's all I have for today. But if you are a book nerd or if you want to read more, let us know. Comment below. But it was just a really crazy topic today. We all just kind of talked about whatever. And we appreciate you listening in with us. And if you also want to try to find ways to be more active in your community, it doesn't matter how old you are. you can just ask us. We can kind of help point you in the right direction, and hopefully you can do some positive impact if that's something that you want to see in your community. But just from me and all of us, we just want to thank you today, and we'll talk soon again and next time. Bye.